be that for you. Because you don't even know where I've been. Do you? I hear you. You laugh when I walk down the hall. She probably ain't got no man. She need a man. I had plenty of men. They ain't never did too much for me. She probably don't have no friends. No, I don't. I learned that the hard way too. You know, my friend Tina, we met kindergarten. I was the only child. I didn't have anyone to play with. She lived right across the street. And we were like best friends. We did everything together. Absolutely everything. And she had an older brother. Named Peanut. And he was a few years older than us, 4 years or so. And he would still play with us. But sometimes he played with me a little too much. At the time I was 5, so him humping me a little bit behind a tree, I didn't like it, but you know, that was Peanut. By the time I got 10 and got my little buds going, he started touching me. And I said, stop, Peanut. I'm gonna tell your mother. I'm gonna tell Tina. He said, you're not gonna tell nobody, because if you do, then you and Tina can't be friends anymore. And you wouldn't want that, would you? No, I didn't. So, when he puts his finger in that place that my mother said boys weren't supposed to put him, I just flinched my face and just dealt with it. But when I got a little older, I knew that I wasn't going for the overdose no more. That's wrong. I'm telling you, you go to jail. So he stopped. Every now and then he would get a little feel, and I would smack his ass. And he said he liked it, and when I got old enough, I could be his girlfriend. Freshman year, high school. I was excited. High school. Me and Tina went to the same school. Same school, my best friend. Elementary, middle school, high school. We're going to do this thing. We're going to do this thing big. We're going to go to college together. We're going to get married. We're going to do all of that. I'm sorry. I'm acting nice. What's wrong with me? I'm acting like I'm happy. There ain't nothing happy about what I'm about to tell you. Tina had just got the new LL Cool J CD. And she knew I wanted to hear it. I wanted to dub it. So she said, come over, get it, and take it. Now I knew how Peanut was, so I always called the house to make sure somebody was home. He answered the phone. Yeah. Tina here. And I could hear LL Cool J playing the back. I was like, all right. Big and round away, girl. That's the one for me. That was my jam. See my jam. I went up to the house. Knocked on the door. No answer. Try lock. Oh, door's open. I had skipped my happy little self in the house. Tina! 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 Tina don't answer. But I hear music. LL just pumping it up, pumping it up. I go downstairs. I hear it come from the basement. Go in the basement. There's Peanut lifting weights. He's working it out. And I said, where's Tina? Tina said I could hold the tape. He said, I got the tape now. I told you were going to be my girlfriend. I was like, Peanut, I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you. Please. So, I ran track. So I booked my ass up them steps. But he got my ankle and dragged me down the steps. Ripped my shorts off. You know the rest. Crazy thing was, that was my first time. There's no way I had planned for that to be my first time. Just as he finished, Tina came in the house, came running down the steps. And I was like, thank God, thank God, thank God she's here. You know what she said? I'ma tell! No, y'all didn't! I'ma tell! You gonna tell? You gonna tell? College. He was a running back. Full scholarship. I had missed my period. Tina had told everybody in the neighborhood that I did it to her brother. And I was a freak. Had to transfer schools. Could you imagine that? And I ain't got no kids, so you know where my mother took me when she figured out that my period was gone. But don't tell your father. Why can't I tell my father? So he go whip his ass, Ma. But you don't want to get Daddy mad and upset. I always had a crush on Peanut anyway. So I bound myself up, tried to act like it was just something that happened. Because I heard about other girls having abortions. That's what they do in the hood these days, you know? It happens. You don't want to mess your life up. No friend. No best friend. No more friends. Then I meet Hope. I meet Hope. Crazy as cat shit. But that was Hope. Nobody liked her. So I felt kind of sorry for her because, you know, you always had that one weird type of friend. You know what I'm talking about? That's a little off, but you say, oh, she's creative. Because she used to dance, sing, draw, paint. And she beatbox. All in one song. So I was a little apprehensive to be her friend. But I needed friends. So we became friends. I found out she had a crazy house. She had been through some stuff from foster care. So have you. Her mother was a little crazy too. But it is what it is. You know, every mom got a little bit of crazy in them, right? Don't say nothing, your mother might be here. You know? We went off to college together. Fine arts major. She was. Me, myself, business administration. Because I knew no one was going to ever control me. I was going to get my degree. I was going to run my own corporation. That little naive girl, I packed away. But she would come out and visit sometime. You know, I used to like people. I did. And Hope, with all her flaws, she was a good friend. Even when me and my college boyfriend went through changes, you know, things happen, senior year, condom break, there you go. Oh, joy, joy, joy. We have our whole life ahead of us, girl. We gonna be together, you know. We gonna be together. How many brothers told you, baby, we gonna be together? You know I love you. I mean, you know, we could do this. You know, you trying to go to grad school. I'm trying to get my thing going. And I talked to Hope. Hope was like, girl, you don't got no time for no baby. I was like, I guess you're right. But you know I went through this before, and I promised I wouldn't do this again. My boyfriend, on a day, he was too busy. He had finals. You know, it was graduation time. You know, we can't let our life stop for this one thing. You know, life goes on. You know what I'm saying, baby? You know, I gotta finish my finals. So I said, okay. Hope took me, held my hand. Oh, that's gonna be all right. Graduation day. I thought that me and Devon, that's my boyfriend, were going to Temple. He all of a sudden told me he's going to NYU. I'm like, NYU? Started changing on me. Joy. I mean, just. So as I sit here in this little room and do all this stuff, I mean, I don't need counseling. These crazy ass people I keep running into, they don't want to need counseling. I got my stuff together. And I'm determined that no matter what, that little naive, simple-minded girl, she ain't coming back. Trust is a commodity that I cannot afford to negotiate. If somebody can give me one reason why, maybe Dr. Hawkins came, but I'm a hard nut to crack. I don't know, but trust, that's my thing. I don't give it because I never got it.
Bipolar disorder often starts in the teen years but can emerge in later life. It is a potentially life-threatening illness that a person cannot handle alone. Repeated thoughts of death or suicide, chronic pain or other physical problems that don't respond to treatment, increased risk-taking behavior, including reckless driving or substance abuse use or compulsive gambling. Hope. Here, there, and everywhere, all at once.